And we're back.
We are.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you are in the world right now. We are live from Las Vegas at AWS reInvent 2024 on the expo floor for the first ever Industries Live broadcast. So exciting. I'm one of your co-hosts, Chris Niederman, head of AWS Industries and Solutions in our partner organization, and I'm joined with
your co-host, Karen Hildebrand. It's really nice to be co-hosting.
Dr. Karen Hildebrand.
Forgot about that. It is true, Dr. Karen Hildebrand. And I lead our solutions architects worldwide for several of our industries, including telco, media, entertainment, games, and sports, which we'll be focusing on right now, in addition to financial services and healthcare and life sciences. And I'm joined by Steven Polster, who is joining us from Slalom. Will you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Steven Polster, and I lead Slalom's media, entertainment, gaming, and sports industry vertical. I've been with Slalom for the last 4 years, and I've worked in media and entertainment for over 25 years. And I got to say, this is the first time I've had a headset on in a live broadcast, so I'm seeing what it's like on the other side of the camera. It's super exciting. Great to be here with you today.
I know, it's pretty fun. I actually feel like there's like a sports game up there, and we just have to learn how to commentate it.
I feel like
it's going to be great.
Sunday night football. I need a little board and some navigation here.
Oh, I think we could probably fix that later on today. I bet you we can. I bet you we can.
I think we could do some real-time analytics with that as well. So.
Oh, I like it. I like it. We could add in some stats.
It's very timely.
So. I love it. So thanks for taking the time to join us today on Industries Live. This is, again, live from the show floor. You'll see all the people here at reInvent walking behind us. You might even see a few people that'll stop over your shoulder as you're on screen. You missed
the one to give you bunny ears earlier. Yes.
I probably did actually have that happen. But Steven, thanks for taking the time. We'd love to start with just what does Slalom do? For those that are joining us online, they may not even know what Slalom is. We've worked with Slalom for a lot of time, but not everybody else.
Yeah, thank you. So Slalom is a global consulting SI, systems integrator. We work with the world's leading organizations, and my focus is to work with them in this industry, media, entertainment, gaming, and sports. But we work across all industries. Around the world, we've got 12,000 consultants in 49 markets and in 10 countries. And in fact, just yesterday, we announced that we're opening a new office in Colombia, which is part of our all-shore delivery model, which is also something new for us because we're known as being very local, on the ground with you, in the market that you live and work in, but we've added great flexibility to augment those services, and customers are loving it. So.
And you're being really humble. I've worked with Slalom for the 10 years I've been at AWS, and I love the fact that you're expanding around the world. You cover multiple industries, diving super deep industry by industry. You're a phenomenal partner.
Thanks. Well, I'm proud to be a part of this organization, and really proud to be able to speak to the media entertainment business that we do. My background, again, I have 25 years of experience with studios, with the supply chain, with consumer products in media and entertainment, but so do 500 of our consultants. And that's part of the teams that we bring to our customers and our partners out in the field. We've worked on over 3,000 media entertainment engagements, and we work with the biggest customers, top 5 customers in each of those sectors, and over 300 of them. So there's stuff on the slide, I think, in the background, but
no, it's super. Really, it's super fantastic to hear the number of customers that you've worked with and the diversity of the projects that represents, because that really helps to build the expertise of your consultants that have worked in the space. And I'd also love to call out a little bit about the multi-partner strategy. You had AMD actually shout you out earlier today we had them on. So we'd love to know a little bit about how you work with multiple partners when you bring a solution together for a customer.
Yeah. That's a great question. So in getting into that, I do want to mention that we're all super proud of being Partner of the Year for the 8th year in a row with AWS.
I'll give you a high five on that one. Sorry, Karen. High five to you, too.
I lost that one.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, and a couple things which hopefully we'll have time to talk about here today. One that we're real proud of is that we were the winner for Gen AI consulting at a global level.
Yep.
And also it's the first time for media entertainment that we were a top 3 finalist as Partner of the Year for the industry. So very proud about that.
That is fantastic, and you should be proud, and we really love having the partner awards. It is a great way to actually recognize the amazing work that each of our partners has done each year.
And now that we've shifted to heavier industry focus, I'm expecting you to win a whole slew of industry awards next year as we continue to give those out.
That's our aim as well, by delivering that value to the customers.
Love it.
I was going to say, continuing to raise the bar.
Raise the bar, but I love what you said about it's all about our customers, working backwards from the customer and jointly delivering that benefit and that value to our customers.
That's right. And to your original question about all the partners that we do work with, we do work with over 700 technology partners around the world. It's a lot. And knowing, when to use which tool in the kit and how to work together, we bring our capabilities, whether it's strategy, change management, data, AI, or Salesforce platform, you name it, and cloud platforms, of course, AWS. The magic comes in our integration of when we bring that all together and we customize what is the right solution to deliver the best outcomes for the real problem that they're trying to solve.
So one of my favorite things when we have partner meetings is to ask, what are the biggest trends that you're seeing in your business? If you can abstract those up and tell us, what are you seeing in the industry overall? What are the C-suites telling you? So that our audience here can gain a little bit from all the intelligence that you have in all of those conversations.
Thanks. Happy to talk about that. We've only got 13 minutes, so I'll keep it succinct.
Okay, sure. Sounds good.
So as we all know, and hopefully the audience knows, this industry's been in constant disruption over the last 15 years. From streaming coming into the play, cord cutting, advertising dollars shifting from linear to digital to social media to the attention economy and eyeballs. And now streaming platforms getting launched, streaming platforms now turning the corner on profitability, and AI being the next wave of disruption that is hitting every industry, but this one very, very much on the front lines. So some of the things we're seeing, we're putting together our trends for 2025 based on all the conversations that we have on a daily basis and where the action is, where customers are needing the help. A couple of categories here. I'm not going to go into a deep dive on them, except the last one.
Oh, great. We like that one.
We like that, yeah.
Operational optimization is a big thing. Still, there's app modernization, global scalability. Also across the media supply chain, production in the cloud is a big theme that we're seeing, whether that's a customized solution or repeatable solutions that can be brought together, potentially with AWS, hush hush for now, and bring them out to multiple customers. Other areas, advertising convergence. Whether that is internally getting your ad sales teams to be able to work across linear and digital together on the same platforms and be much more effective. Whether that's bringing teams together across all of these merged and acquired business units that now need to operate as one and in different ways across both the hybrid world. Or externally reaching customers as well. And that leads into immersive experiences, which we're still, as an industry, dipping toes in the water, but there's a lot more activity, and AI and cloud are enabling a lot of really cool immersive experience that we see on the floor here. But also hyper-personalization is going to come into its own and to driving that customer engagement. The last one, of course, is, and this is not the last one, but the last one on the page here, is AI and Gen AI and AI for ROI. In fact, I was just walking by somebody else's presentation. They said the same thing I was going to say. Last year was the year of exploring and trying out POCs and being afraid and being excited. This year, people are getting serious and solutions are getting put in place. But there are still many companies out there that have a laundry list of maybe it's 3, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 100 ideas. They're all good, but how do you know which ones to prioritize, which ones to go after first, which ones are going to give you the best ROI? And also, how to explain to your teams internally to get that investment effectively, hey, this is the one we got to go with first. So Slalom is built in response to every customer telling us the same thing, hey, we're having trouble in this space. We've built an AI for ROI calculator, and we got a little video, just 1 minute, that explains it probably better than I will.
Let's do that.
So if we can throw it
Let's roll that.
The return on investment for AI initiatives is often unclear for businesses. Navigating model pricing, making business cases, and understanding long-term costs can be complex and overwhelming. We've heard your challenges, and that's why we're excited to introduce the AI Value Calculator, your solution for clear, actionable AI investment insights. We've embedded years of advisory experience in business case design, prioritization, and tech strategy into a single, powerful platform. With multiple levels of fidelity, from high-level estimations to detailed cost analyses, our tool supports comprehensive business case development for stakeholder buy-in. The AI Value Calculator offers 3-year ROI analysis, model-specific cost calculation, use case comparison, and investment prioritization. It helps you answer critical questions like, how much will this cost as we scale? Which use case offers the best value? Where should I invest first? Find out how Slalom's AI Value Calculator helps you connect initiatives to impact in real time.
Okay, that is really cool because as a solution architect, and as my team could probably talk about for a long time, most people are asking about the cost of a specific use case and what the return on investment might be. But the interesting piece is you've also built in that comparison of the cost by model.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why you did that.
And recommending which use case,
yeah.
right? And so I want to turn it over to you in a second, but one of the things that resonated to me on this, it goes back to, I'm going to steal from Andy Jassy for a second, back to 2014-15. And it's in your video, and it's being replayed again with Gen AI. We always start out with customers with cost. How much can I save? What's the ROI? Which is beautiful, and we need that.
Sure.
But very quickly, the conversation turns to, okay, which workloads first and how fast?
Yeah.
How do I unlock greater value? How do I innovate? How do I think bigger? And this gives you that framework. It's fantastic.
It does, and what we love about it, sometimes those calculations are pretty straightforward, and you can do it with an Excel spreadsheet. But with Gen AI and with AI more broadly, these situations have a lot of inputs. There's a lot of unknowns, and we see that people are struggling with getting those inputs into play and then being able to properly, have it spit out a real answer. So, for example, one of the new innovations with this tool is that we've got a whole library of use cases, and that library is continually updated. So you don't have to invent the TCO model and the ROI model because there's already examples of what's been out there in the field and what's actually delivered. So we're able to tap into that, and working with Slalom consultants alongside, we're able to help you make sure that you get the right inputs in, understand the outputs that they're coming out, and then be able to take that to your leadership and take it to POC, take it to production. And we've had some great success already in that space. So
tens of thousands of people watching us right now. Somebody goes, that's so cool. How do I get started? What do they do?
They reach out to Slalom. I think I have even a card here with a download, but there it is.
There you go. There's a QR code for you right there. I don't know if we can see it.
I was going to say, that is the first QR code I've seen pulled up today. I love it.
That's pretty darn good.
I like it.
But no, they can get in touch with us at Slalom. And, we got a great booth here where we're demoing the AI calculator. They can reach out to me personally if you'd like. Hey, I'm available.
Find you on LinkedIn.
But yeah, you can find, we have a whole site dedicated to it at slalom.com around the AI and the AI calculator, so you can get in touch with us.
That's fantastic.
All right, I always like to ask people this. It's almost the end of the year. Is there any project that stands out to you as the one that was the favorite project, the thing that really pushed the boundaries that you are so proud of working on?
I'm going to go rapid fire and list off a whole bunch.
Good.
Let's do it.
So we love the work we did with AWS for Riot Games and their 100 million players around the world, bringing their data centers to the cloud at a global level. Awesome. I love the work that we're doing together with Digital Domain on the autonomous virtual human, which is a generative AI digital human chatbot. That is going to be really excited in the next phase when that's released out. And the third thing was just announced on stage by your VP of AI. Stability AI is putting Stable Diffusion 3.5 onto Bedrock, and Slalom is helping to optimize the compute in that process. So I don't know. There's a lot more.
There's a lot more.
Those are three really big ones. I am very intrigued.
Those are pretty meaty.
I am very intrigued. The virtual human, I personally have seen, so I think this is a really cool project. Obviously, all of your projects are amazing, but do you want to tell us any more about that one? Because I really like the work you're doing with Digital Domain.
Yeah, so look, the high-level concept is Digital Domain is a visual effects company. If you don't know them, hopefully you do. They do all of the premier visual effects, whether it's Spider-Man or the Avengers or on and on. If you're amazed by it on the screen, they're probably doing it. You combine that with AWS and Gen AI, and in terms of a chatbot, and you've got magic, not just a clunky sort of awkward robotic thing talking to you. We all know that's going to improve, but that's the promise that it holds, is bringing that level of visual effects capability and human element to a chatbot. And the deployment can be all kinds of use cases, whether that's renting your car or checking into your hotel, or, I mean, who knows? The sky's the limit with these things.
Very cool. Very
Excellent.
Cool. I absolutely am excited about all of the things that Slalom has coming up. Can you tell us about what you are most looking forward to in 2025?
2025, what we're really focused on in the coming year is for all of those areas across the media, entertainment, gaming, and sports areas, sectors. We're great with bringing the magic together around customized solutions, but we also want to start rolling out more and more repeatable solutions where you've got 60, 80%, 90% of the solution there. And we're partnering with many people on your teams to do that. We've got some exciting announcements that will come out in Q1 next year, but we're going to be focused on putting together more of those solutions that are more turnkey, but then customizable at the end.
I think that's so important, and I think we're seeing that as a bigger trend. Andy, if you read his letter to shareholders a couple of earnings examples, he talked about primitives as a concept, and then putting the primitives together and forming a platform that could be 70 or 80% of the solution. Then customer by customer, you can tailor it and add the secret sauce to what they need.
And that's where we come in and what we love to do, and we love to work with those primitives.
Spot on.
We'll help you build them, or we'll build on top of them. And
fantastic. So I think we're getting the hook here. So
absolutely.
We're gonna need it.
Absolutely. So thank you for taking the time to join us today here, Steven. That's super exciting. With Industries Live, this is our first day that we have done Industries Live. So please come back and see the rest of Industry Live's partners. But before you leave, we have an amazing M&E trivia game coming up here shortly. And every other Thursday in 2025, we will be streaming live between 8 and 9 a.m. Pacific. So mark your calendars now. Put that repeating calendar invite on, because you'll have the opportunity for hearing from all of the co-hosts that we'll have on here today and some exciting partners like Slalom.
Well, thanks very much for having me.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks.